I don't know if you know this. Thornews is for winners, and that's why you're here. So stick around. Hit the button, baby. Stay cool. This is a Thor News presentation. Thor News presents
Party Dance Time.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, this blows and not in a good way. We're talking about wacky weather that comes from a wacky sun. I'm over at AccuWeather.com, and they are saying gusty winds to disrupt travel and kick up dust over southwest U.S. That's not good news. Yesterday, when I woke up, I was in Northern California, and it was super cold and super windy. So much so that I was like, this is kind of scary. And then Sage got a text from her aunt who lives on the bay, San Francisco, right on the coast. I was like, oh my God, this wind is scaring me. And I said, Sage, has she ever sent you a text like that before? Sage said no. So yeah, the wind's kind of creepy. Now, what is causing all this wind? Mean sea level pressure? Maybe. A heavy stream of solar wind, which I think are charged particles that come and kick the Earth's ass or some shit. I don't know, man. And so I just want everyone to be alert and aware, not only of this event, but upcoming events. Because if the sun ain't calming down, I don't see the weather calming down. Now, your local scientist may disagree with me, but sometimes I think his PhD ain't worth the paper it's printed on. You know, I think he's just copying and pasting what other people are saying. Like, oh, solar activity is low. And it's like, hey, bro, I don't think you've seen the sun. Are you just looking at the sunspot number charts, or are you actually watching the sun? Anyway, let's get back on target. Gusty winds can down tree limbs. No shit. Cause sporadic power outages. No shit. And kick up dust over the southwestern United States into this weekend. Man, gusty winds can do a whole lot more damage than that. Like, all that stuff they built on Venus, it all got torn down in the 600 mile per hour winds, I believe. Well, let's put an asterisk there, because there's a good chance there could be a living, thriving population on Venus, and we're just not allowed to talk about it. A large and somewhat unusual storm for late May will move slowly across the northwestern states this weekend with clouds and showers. Okay, so I guess having 50 to 60 mile per hour winds in May is not normal. That's good to know. See, kids, you learn shit every day, if you try. Guess. There may have been days I didn't learn anything. But I was probably drinking those days. I'm not drinking much these days. Although, maybe I need a beer today. Farther south, spotty showers and thunderstorms will extend from Northern California to Northern Nevada and Utah. Little or no rainfall will result from the storm. I don't know. I heard we were getting rain today. And then my buddy Herm Margasitia over at AccuWeather was talking about like 50% of the United States is going to get rained on. So, now I'm confused. And you may be confused too. It's okay. We'll be wise by Sunday morning. Yeah, so we got strong winds. 55 to 65 miles per hour, blowing dust and travel impacts. You ever been driving and all of a sudden your car lurches like a foot or two to the left because the wind is so strong? West to southwest winds across the base of the storm will be strong and gusty on a regional basis over the southwest states. Many gusts on some of the ridges through the passes and wide valleys can reach 40 to 60 miles per hour. Few gusts can reach 65 miles per hour. According to AccuWeather lead storm warning meteorologist Eddie Walker, motorists on the open highways in the deserts should be prepared for sudden changes in visibility due to dust storms. And remember, try and stop your car before visibility hits zero, because if you're driving and visibility hits zero, you might be in trouble. Those driving through the wide open areas over the passes and through some of the canyons could experience some difficulties due to strong crosswinds. Crosswinds are those things that scare me. There are two things that scare me when I'm driving: ice and strong crosswinds. Wait, number 3, let's add stupid drivers. I try not to insult people, but man, some of y'all drive so bad. You know, it's hard to find another word. Okay, selfish drivers, or drivers who don't understand physics or injury. Gusts in the major cities can reach up to 40 miles per hour and will be strong enough to break weak tree limbs and lead to sporadic power outages. Blustery conditions are in store for Los Angeles, San Diego, San Francisco, Palm Springs, California, as well as Las Vegas, Reno, Nevada, Cedar City, Salt Lake City, Utah, Phoenix, Yuma, Flagstaff, Arizona. During late May and into early June, the landscape is about as green as it gets throughout the year. However, the winds will increase the risk of rapidly spreading wildfires due to the long-term drought conditions. That's funny, because, well, I guess it's not funny, but yesterday we were driving through the mountains. We saw a giant brush fire. We're like, hey, maybe it's a controlled fire, and that's how they mow the lawn on those crazy hills. And then we got passed by like 4 fire trucks, and we're like, okay, I guess it's not a controlled fire. Just remember, people, use caution with outdoor power equipment and open flames. You know, that's kind of a basic statement, though. Like, I would suggest using caution with outdoor power equipment and open flames regardless of heavy winds. You know what I'm saying? Because fire burns. Like, if there's one thing all people should be able to agree on, it's that fire burns, man. You know, it's not like gravitational lensing where scientists tell you about it and you have to accept their word. You can start a fire and go put your hand over it and know right there, hey, fire burns. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, winds will ease over much of the Southwest on Sunday. The corridor of strong winds will shift towards the Great Plains. Wow, look at that bacon strip of storminess right down the middle of the United States. All right, well, stay alert, stay aware. I think I raised the Weird Weather Watch up a notch yesterday. I mean, I've done it. I've made like 20 videos. I haven't really put any of them out over the last week or two. Things have been weird. So, man, I'll do another video. We'll check out some of the wind maps, and we'll check out mean sea level pressure and total cloud water. It'll just be a thornews commentary on the weather. This one, I just try to stick to the facts. All right? So, everybody, stay cool, stay aware, be prepared as much as you can, and try and enjoy this weekend and life as much as possible, because we don't know how long it's going to last. That's a true story. All right. Peace out. God bless everybody. Man, I'm all candy and roses this Saturday, huh? All right.